I was on a high school swim team years ago in California, and I did synchronized swimming there. I then went to UC Santa Barbara, and I did synchronized swimming there, and I did water polo and inner tube water polo. And I had grown up boating, so I was just really comfortable around water. As a mom, I got my kids involved. Swimming stuck with them, and my daughters each swam and played water polo as well. It's just something we've always done. Well, I was in the best shape of my life when I was 52 in 2014, and my ovary ruptured. So I was in pain. I ended up going to the doctor who sent me for an ultrasound, who found they thought it was some sort of a weird cyst. They sent me immediately to the emergency room where the doctor said, "You're going to have surgery tomorrow." And they did surgery and figured out I had stage 3 cancer. I had a 10-centimeter tumor on my ovary. The cancer was 2/3 of the way through my uterine wall. But it was just important to me to try to get back, and I was amazed at how debilitated I was just out of a 5-day hospital stay. I had a number of problems with fatigue, so I was sleeping about 16 hours a day, and I still exercised, but my exercise would consist of, 2 to 5 minutes of exercise and then a 3-minute nap and then more exercise. I would go for a walk, even on the trail system around Bellevue, and I would find myself just needing to be down on the ground and having a little nap on the ground before I can continue. I knew that exercise was good for me. It was a survival skill, and it was something I really, really felt was important. And what I found was, resting a little bit allowed me to continue. I had a friend, and she'd been a member of Team Survivor, and she said, when you feel better, you need to come be with us at Team Survivor. So I started going to the classes over in Issaquah, the Active Women, Healthy Women classes. It's a lovely group of people, and it's kind of a militant boot camp, but the people were very supportive. One of the women told me about the dragon boating, and I said, wow, that's something I'd like to do. I started dragon boating in March of 2018. I went to the orientation at SCCA, was really thrilled with the presentation. My big concern was to be able to do it, to manage my fatigue and not crash, not hold the team back. And the women were just so encouraging. They said, just come and do what you can do, and don't worry. And I said, okay. I showed up and started doing the practices, and in March when you start, it's kind of rainy and cold, but you wear Gore-Tex pants, Gore-Tex jackets, hats, and life jackets, and it's fine. I mean, it's a Northwest water experience. And then in the summer, it was lovely to be out on Lake Washington, just beautiful sunsets. Over time, I've gotten stronger. We've been able to compete in several races, and that's been exciting. We went to Portland, and apparently before last year, our team really hadn't won very many races. They were there to practice, to get the exercise, to enjoy the spirit of the competition, but winning a race wasn't something that was in their vocabulary. And we won our first race at the end of last summer in Portland decisively, and it was just really exciting for the team. This year, in our third competition, we were at Kent, and we made it into the finals, and then we won the B final, which it wasn't the top of the heap, but it was just really excited to be able to win a race against non-cancer teams. We have competed against high schoolers from Tacoma and 19-year-old college students, so it's pretty scary being a bunch of old ladies. So it's just amazing to have a program where a group of older women who've been through so much with their cancer treatment can be treated as athletes and be in a competitive situation and to win now. That's something I don't think any of us would have expected at this point in our lives. I think the special thing for me about this group is it's a bunch of women who show up. We all want to be there. We know how important it is, and we're there for each other.